What's good, everybody? It's your boy Carlos Production. We're back again with another podcast. Once again, Jason is not here, but we are at the Rage House. And today, we're doing another interview. But this time, it's with FMV. Yo,
What's up, everybody? How
you
y'all
already know.
doing?
Tell me who you are, bro.
I'm a recording artist from Westbury. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be the hottest coming out from Westbury soon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, welcome FMV to the Interviews podcast. Is this your first ever podcast?
Yeah, first one. We here. We're in the building.
So I get the privilege to ask you the first questions ever for your music.
First
All right.
one. Yep.
So tell me, FMV, what has been one of the most challenging things that you have to do as a independent artist?
Promoting my music, it's hard. Really got to network with people. You got to have, people posting your stuff. So it's hard. You got to get people to like your music so they can post it. So that's one of the challenges.
How do you go about promoting your music? Do you go to pop-out events? Do you go to networking events? Do you use like playing out, send people your music?
Yeah, I usually plan out, send out my music out to people. I try to get, friends to post videos about it. And yeah, that's about it. And try to network with people. So I'll send out my song to people that also make similar genre music to mine,
Who can we thank for making you sound so good in your records? Obviously you have your own flows, you have your own styles, but who's the engineer that gives you that extra sauce that makes you feel comfortable when you're in the studio? Because we like to give shout outs. So we're going to post this on the gram. I'm going to give a shout out to the engineer that made you sound fire. Who is that?
Shout out Fritz Engineer. That's my only engineer, my only go-to engineer that I go to. He's from Elmont, Fritz Engineer.
I heard a lot about Fritz Engineer. A lot of artists that I've interviewed, they go to Fritz. I think 8 Dawn went to Fritz. I've met a couple artists that just go to Fritz. So he sounds like he's a very good guy, and he sounds like he's a very good engineer. And that's the guy that makes your record sound clean. So it's teamwork when it comes to music. Who else do you have in your team, or you just by yourself right now?
Yeah, just by myself. I don't I'll be dolly. I had a couple friends that I was making music with, but I don't like that fake energy. So
as an artist, you need to recognize that you need a team behind your back, to push your music forward. Right here at the Rage House, we have a beautiful team. We have Tremo, who's a producer and engineer. I'm a producer, and I'm an engineer and videographer. Then we have another guy that's doing the social media. So for us, it's really important to have a team to push our music, to push our brand. Are you looking to have somebody on your team later on in the future to push your career?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? For sure, when I'm looking forward to something like that.
What kind of person, like a manager or, what kind of skills do you need to have, do you feel, to take your career to the next level?
Able to get me booked for events, festivals. That's like I do want to go out there and perform. And
so you already know, if you're a representative for artists and you're looking to have an artist, FMV is available for you to just call up and be like, yo, I'm trying to represent you. But, obviously those type of people, they need to fuck with your music. They need to feel your music. So it's not just someone that's going to be like, yo, I represent you and don't do jack for you. So, when you're looking out for someone to, maybe like a manager, to take your music to a next level, put it out there, then you definitely need to look out that maybe they do like your music, they do believe in you. Tell us about the hat that you're wearing. Elevate the World. Who that from, bro?
This is my friend's brand, Farfalla. Shout out Farfalla. That's her brand, Elevate the World. She just recently performed. She opened up for Jaquez. And it was dope.
Tell them, bro.
I fuck with the movement, what I'm saying? So I'm repping it all
Tell
the time.
them over here at the Interviews podcast, we love brands, bro. We just had Hoodstar give us a sweater. A shirt. We had Better You, Better Society give us another. Yo, we wear it, bro. We love you when you guys give us stuff to wear. We'll promote your brand. There's no issue. Send your stuff over. Call me up. Hit me up. And I'll even give you guys an interview and, talk about your brand. So if you guys are looking to do that type of stuff, we definitely do it here at Interviews. Let me ask you something. Is there anybody out here that you really want to collab from Long Island? I'm not talking about the big stars. Those are people that are really hard to reach. I'm talking about people here in Long Island that you really want to work with and they haven't gotten to you.
One of my favorite artists is from Long Island. He's actually from my town. J.O. Draft Pick. He's from Westbury. If I'm wrong, he's from Long Island though. And I listen to his music every day, and I just recently saw him. I would love to collab with him one day.
Wait, what's his name? J.O. Draft Pick?
Yeah, J.O. Draft Pick.
Yo, you know what? I'm gonna post this clip and I'm gonna make sure it gets to him so you get that collaboration. And hopefully, bro, you bring it to this studio and we make you a fire song, bro. Because, over here, we are about creating content for the artists, for the place, and making dope music. What do you think? Have you been through 2 different studios to record your music, or you just been to Fitz the whole time?
Just Fritz. That's it.
Man,
no other engineer. That's it. Only
It sounds
Fritz.
to me like you got lucky, because a lot of artists go through a process where like hopping studios, trying to find the right one, and it's kind of hard finding that place where you're like comfortable writing your music, saying what you want to say. So I'm glad you found that engineer. Who produces for you?
I have very producers. I had Mason Levy co-produce one of my hottest songs, Long Run. Yeah, I have a couple friends that produce, and I would have to go through like hundreds of beats, and I would pick up the best 5.
How do you find a producer? Like, say you want a different style of beats. You're like, yo, I'm tired of these producers that I'm working with right now. How do you go to your next producer? How do you find them?
I go to BeatStar and I just put like melodic beats and whatever comes up.
But you don't work directly like in the studio with producers?
No.
Man, you gotta hop on that, bro. You're missing out, bro. Just being in the studio with a producer, just changing your beats, it's a whole different experience, and it makes your music, kind of sound better, because you get to shape it on the way that you really want to shape it. But if you haven't found that person that's able to do that for you, I encourage you to go out there, look for someone that's willing to work with you in the studio, and and get work done. What are the plans for the future as far as your music?
I just want to make it out in this music, and hopefully own a business one day. I do want to open a laundromat up. That's one of my goals.
A laundromat?
Yeah,
that's kind of weird. But why a laundromat? Why a laundromat? I see the vision.
It's passive income, and
passive income, bro. That's the best type of income, bro. You set up the machines, make sure they run, make sure there's water, da 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 da. And everybody gotta wash laundry at some point in their life, bro. Even Dre gotta wash his laundry.
Yep.
So that's a really. You know what I thought about doing, bro? Water, bro. Everybody drinks water, bro. There ain't no way we gonna not drink water, bro. So if I'm open up a business, it'll be a water business, just selling water, straight up cheap water. Everybody gotta drink water at some point.
That's a fact.
Why? When did you decide I want to open up a laundromat? Like, that's just.
So the laundromat in my town, the owner, he owns like 5 laundromats in my town alone.
Man, he monopolizing.
I'm so inspired by that, and I sat down with him one day, and he just started from ground.
Oh, he just talked
low
about
ground,
how,
and now he's up there.
He just talked about how he just got one little laundromat at first, and then just work his way up to
and
monopolizing the laundromat business.
Start opening up other ones. That's wow. Like,
that's
very inspiring.
That's really good. Besides music, you got to put your money somewhere else. You got to put it into different types of investments, whether it's laundromats, whether it's apartments. A lot of these artists don't just keep your money in your account, bro. Let that money work for you, because at the end of the day, bro, money runs the world. So if you put it in the right place, you'll definitely make more money out of that. What does your creative process look like, bro? Where do you write, bro? Me, normally, bro, I write anywhere that just feels right, bro. I went on vacation to Florida, bro. I was in North Carolina in the middle of a farm next to a cow and a horse, and I wrote a fire-ass corrido, bro. I get inspired in random places. That's why I always carry my microphone, my interface of a computer, so I could jot down ideas. But where do you feel comfortable writing the most?
I talk about, past relationships, past experiences, and I throw a little bit of everything in my music.
But is there a specific place where you sit down and write?
Oh, the toilet.
The toilet. Oh my God, bro! You must
I'd be in there for like 3
taking
hours.
the longest shit, bro. Bro, if
you're knocking on the door, you coming out
bro,
yet?
If FMV ever goes to the toilet, bro, just know he coming out at the toilet with a hit on his hands, bro. 3 hours later, but he coming back out there with a fully written song. Nah, that's crazy. Yeah, my inspiration really varies from where I'm at, what I'm feeling. But I'm glad, the toilet is a source of inspiration.
Sitting there, thinking, writing. They might be crazy because I got my headphones on. They're like, what the fuck is this guy singing? But I'm practicing, all the time.
Me, bro. I take the bus to the studio. I live right next to the bus station, and I just hop on the bus. It's like a 30-minute, 20-minute ride to and it drops me right at the studio. And I'm in there, bro. I'm watching people go through their day, and I'm just writing, bro. I put my headphones on, writing about people. I write about people that I see on the bus, bro. I write about the dog walking. It's just inspiration from everywhere you go. And I feel like when you're an artist, you just have to draw inspiration from wherever you go, bro. Whether it's from breakups, whether it's from falling in love with someone, whether it's from like a dog walking in the street, bro. That's just artistry in us. That's us trying to be creative. So the world might look at us like we're weird. Because we're like, yo, what are you writing about? I'm like, yo, just let me be, dog. Just let me be. I'm doing my thing. Yeah. It doesn't always have to be in the studio. A lot of my songs, bro, I've written outside the studio. Like, I'll be honest with you, I've never come to the studio to write, bro. I come to the studio to record and finish my idea. And that's you had to do it as an artist. I know you put out music, but I see that you rarely post in your Instagram. Why is that?
Right now, my music is just, gaining thousands of streams. But now, I'm ready to put myself out there and show the world, who's behind the mic, And I'm gonna start posting very soon. I got a couple photo shoots lined up. We coming up.
You taking it really step by step, doing the music for. I'm kind of happy that you're doing the music first before the social media. Most people just go full on social media and then started doing music. So having the product on your hand and then focusing on marketing and stuff, that's a pretty good way of doing those type of things. What was the come up like? What inspired you to do music? From like, what day did you wake up and you decide, yo, I'm FMV and I want to do music?
So I grew up just listening to music. Justin Bieber, Macklemore,
Justin Bieber,
Drake, those were like the top people that I used to listen to. And I just love music all the time. Music, everywhere I went, just listen to music. And let's say 2017, an artist in my city was making music, and I one day ran into him after I came home from a party, and I said, "Let's work on something. I want to make music." His name was Young X God.
And at what age did you make your first song? Did you fully write your first song?
Damn, I was like 16.
16? So you right around. Yeah, I feel like 16 is the time where everybody's like, yo, I want to do music. That's when everybody's discovering their passion for music. Me too. There was one of the ages that I really like, 16, I say, music is where I want to be in life. And bro, I'm glad I'm able to be doing these podcasts, being engineering, being an artist, doing music videos. And, music has led me here. I'm super glad that I took that route. I didn't take the normal route of. I did go to college. I won't shit on people going to college. I went to college though after I did music. I did music first, and I'm like, yo, I got money, I got time, I can go to college now. So that's the route that I took. Did you go to college? Did you study anything?
No.
You just went full on head on music.
I work jobs. I got 2 jobs, and that's the way I fund everything. That's it.
Yeah, bro. You can't. I mean, people out here thinking that we just pulling money out your streams, bro. Streams ain't making that much money, bro.
No, of course.
You can have thousands of streams and still not make money. So it's kind of good that you're humble about the fact that, bro. Listen, bro. I'm making fire songs, but when I leave the studio the next morning, bro, I gotta go to my 9 to 5, bro. But that's the type of motivation to keep you going, bro. It ain't.
It's like you're working towards it.
You're working towards it, bro.
That's it.
You're not that person that just goes to a 9 to 5 and then sits on his ass at home. But like, bro, I bet you work the 9 to 5, come back home, write music, and then find a day to record your music.
Yep.
That's how it is, bro. And that's just how good artists that make good music do it, bro.
Yep.
There's no shame on working 2 jobs to fund your career. Your goal is eventually to transition for working a job and making it in music, bro. Music videos, bro. Have you done any music videos?
I have not. I'm actually working on getting one done.
Why you lacking, bro? Why no music videos? It's been 2016 and we're in 2023, right? It's been like, how many years? I'm really mad at math. But it's been a couple of years. Why haven't you done any music videos?
Just waiting for the right record. And I have one record that I am planning on making a music video with. It's just, taking it step by step.
Have you looked into any videographers that you really like their style? Like, have you seen, like, you've probably seen how they work. Have you found anybody like that?
Yeah.
What's their name?
Damn, I actually hit him in the DM. Shout him out what I look for.
I do videography. I love everything entertainment. That's just what I do, bro. Anything that is related to creating music, creating video, audio, I do it. And I know a couple of videographers. I might actually know them, and I could really, really help you build that connection. So
yeah, he go by the name of Yawoto.
Waldo, if you listen, if you watching this podcast or anybody know him, bro, just let him know FMV's looking to get a video from him, bro. And give my boy a good price, bro. He's starting out. He got what's the next song that's coming out? I wanna know.
The next song I have a couple unreleased. I'm still deciding what to release.
How do you decide? Like, I have a bunch too. It's just hard picking what's the best one out of all of them.
After I played 1,000,000 times, I decide which one.
And you're like, 20,000 times later, you're like, yeah, this is the one.
This is the one that's coming out next.
This is the one. Have you dabbled into different genres of music?
Yeah. I change my genre all the time. I try to keep it as different as much as possible from all these other artists that, just rap. Nobody want to listen to rap no more.
Nah, I wouldn't say nobody want to listen to rap. What I would say though, we want to hear different things, you know.
Yeah, different sounds.
Yeah, myself, bro. I don't box myself in, bro. I'm 100% born in El Salvador, right? I'm Salvadorian from over there. I'm not from here, and I'm lucky to have found music where I could practice my English through writing, practice, just going on the mic, and bro, I make dembow, I make reggaeton, I make hip hop, I made a corrido, I made a merengue. I don't box myself in because I know there's people out there that are just like me that speak Spanish and English and want to listen to music that's good on both languages.
Yeah.
So you're at the point in your career where you have time to experiment about what sound you want to use, how you want to sound. So I would say keep experimenting, keep doing different genres until you find something that fits. Don't box yourself in one specific thing or one specific sound. That would be the best advice I could give you for that. Where does the name FMV come from?
Yeah, that's my initials.
FMV?
FMV.
Are you gonna give the government or not? No, you're not giving the government name?
Nah.
I respect that. I wouldn't give my
I can't
government
give
out.
my name like that, but that's my. A lot of people know my full name, which is crazy. And they sometimes they make something up out of those initials, but it is my initials.
All right, so you didn't do to find my name. I had to do some tough calculations, and then I finally came with Carlos Production, bro. So a lot of people just do that. They just abbreviate their name, and that's it.
That's
It's
it. Yeah,
FMV.
FMV.
Ain't nothing crazy, bro. I'm KP.
Even before the music, FMV.
It's always
It's
been.
always FMV. Yep.
Has it been like a nickname from childhood or like?
Just I just everybody in school would call me FMV, so I just kept it with it.
Producers have this term. It's called beat blocked, where like they're producing and they can't come up with nothing. Has there ever been a time where you've been, I would say, written block, where you can't make any song, you find no inspiration from nowhere?
Oh yeah, that happens. I would normally write, and then I would feel blocked, and I would just draft up the project and come back to it later. Just when I feel like I got new stuff in my head, or I just freestyle something, and whatever I freestyle, I just put it in.
So whenever you feel blocked, you just let it be and then come back when you're back.
Yeah, give it time, come back.
It happens. It happens to the best of us, and you're not always gonna be inspired with life. So that's a good thing too, bro. Just if you ever feel like I can't write nothing, don't force it, bro. Come, go live life, bro. I tell everybody, go live life. Go get drunk. Go get a girl. Go through a breakup. Write about a breakup.
Yep.
So you kind of have to live life to write about life, and that's another advice you should take. Are you planning on doing any more interviews in the future?
Yeah, definitely am. For sure, hit my DM. It's FMV.
Yo, hit his DMs or FMV. Any interview you want to do with him, he down for it.
Yep.
He down for it. What do you think it's the worst thing that's happening to the music industry as of right now? What do you say is everybody's using the same sounds, or maybe people don't value music the same way that they used to? What do you think is the worst thing that's happening in the music industry right now? I'm gonna give you some time to think about that.
What was the question again?
What is the worst thing that's happening in the music industry right now?
Yikes. I can't really think of anything like bad,
I'll give you my take on this, right? I've noticed as an engineer, there's a lot of artists now willing to put money down to sound better. To sound good, it comes at a price.
Of course, yep.
You want a shitty recording, take your phone, take a beat, record yourself.
Yeah.
You got that. It's completely free. You want a slightly better quality, go to the store, buy an interface, get an okay mic, do it at home, And then there's levels to it, right? There's levels to it. You could do it on your phone, you could do it at home, you could do it at a studio like this, or you could take it to a label to get it recorded at. There's levels to how good your sound is going to be. And I've noticed that a lot of artists cheap out in the recording process. And it's like, how are you saying you're going to make the best song ever and not use the best people, the best rooms, and get the best quality recording. You know, it just makes no sense. So people say, yo, I'm the hottest artist out here. I'm like, prove it. Like, you're not doing the best out of everything to get you the best product. So they're like, yo, 15 hours is so expensive. I'm like, bro, you're recording on a $3,000 mic running through like a $300 plugin, bro. And that's not even before it comes out the $100,000 speakers. So, you know, for someone to say, yo, $50 an hour is so expensive, it just blows my mind how people want really good quality but are not willing to pay for it.
Exactly. Nah, you gotta pay, you know what I'm saying?
It's like, and like, me as an engineer, this is me standing as an engineer's shoes, right? It's like we spend, as an engineers, bro, we sleep in the studio just perfecting our craft. We are here making, when you come as an artist, we do it because we want to make the best sound possible. And for us to do that, we acknowledge, we ourselves, we're like, yo, to get the best sound, I need the best microphone. I need a great reverb plugin. I need great software. I need a powerful computer. I need speakers that's able to translate what I'm working on, you know? And as engineers, we put down that money, we put that down investment on buying all of the best equipment. So when an artist walks through our doors, we're able to say, yo, I can get you the best recording.
Yeah.
And we can say it costs this much because, you know what? To build all this that I made, it cost me this much. So, you know, one of the bad things that's happening in the industry that I feel like is artists don't value a great studio anymore. They don't value the quality of sound. They think they can get the same sound quality that they get from home, they can get it in a studio. Some people can, but those people that can have engineer experience. Like, I can take a record from here, mix it at my house, and make it sound just as good, but not exactly. Because to mix a good record, you need to be in the right room as well. So
there's records that I record on my phone, but those records then I record at the studio.
Your phone is a great, like, it's a great
practice.
It's a good place for you to get your ideas down, to get the rough, and then when you go to the studio, like, yo, bro, I want to record this, but make it sound crazy.
Yep, exactly. Yeah.
And I want to say, don't start off with less, bro. If you have to save a couple months, you know, to get a full package, a lot of studios offer packages. Now even studios are going lower in the prices because artists aren't paying as much. So if you save up some money, save a couple thousand, maybe with $2,000, bro, you can walk out with an album in most studios, bro. Give any studio $2,000, bro, they give you at least a week in the studio, because prices are really that low. So, you know, take your time, save some money, and when you go to the studio, be prepared, bro. Have every song written now, have every song practiced, and if possible, have every song already rehearsed and in your head, ready to go. And that's where you're gonna get one of the best recordings possible. But in my opinion, that's just one of the worst things that happened to the music industry lately, and it's the fact that we are able to record music anywhere we are. It has its ups and it has its downs, because, you know, I was able to record, like I said, on the middle of a farm with just a microphone and get a pretty cool recording. But of course, bro, I came back, I'm like, yo, let's get it in the studio. Let's make it sound even better. And you have to recognize that. Have you ever come across sketchy people in the music industry? People that promise things and never, like, fulfill them. Like, I had this guy who's like, yo, I'll be your manager, da-da-da-da-da. And I'm the type of person like, yo, you could talk the talk, but I want to see you walk the walk. Have you ever come across those type of people in the industry?
No, not really, no.
Alright, be glad, because, you know, it's a rough, because everybody out here feel like it's just trying to scam you out of something, you know, whether it's on the quality of music, whether it's in the things they promise that they'll do, you know, and so I'm the type of person that's like, yo, if you want to work with me, let's get a contract going, bro. Say what you're gonna say and what you're gonna do. Sign a contract. I want to see you walk the walk, and if you can't walk the walk, I don't lose anything as long as you sign that contract.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Do you think about signing to a major label if you ever get discovered?
If the money's right on, you know, if everything is good on the table, yeah, you know.
For how much would you sign?
Yeah, I can't really.
Like, for how? Like, I'm basically asking for how much money would you sell your soul?
If Jake was to come up to me and say, "Yo, here's $5 million," I'm taking it.
$5 million for how many years?
that would all depend, you know.
Nah, it's tough because it's hard to put a number on your art, right? Because you don't know what you're gonna make in the next 5 years. How do you know what you don't know? So to take a deal like, say, $5 million for 5 years or 2 years, I mean, it's crazy. Like, yo, you're gonna have total control of my music for the next 2 years. Everything that comes out of my mind, you own that. it's crazy. But yeah, but if someone's willing to put 5 million you, bro, just multiply it by 10, and that's how much they probably think you're worth. So probably ask for 10. 10,
Wow.
20, 25, you know. Like I said, the music labels, they're also a business, so they're looking to have a return on investment, right? So if they can pay you 5 mil, that means they think that you can double, triple, or quadruple that amount. FMV, as we're nearing the end of this podcast, is there anything you want to say to the people that listen to you, to your music? Anything special you want to say to them?
Just new music on the way. That's it.
No music on the way?
That's it. New music on the way. That's about it. I'm gonna be the next Long Island star. I know. I feel it. I know it.
No, hopefully that comes true. There's a whole bunch of artists. You have a lot of competition around here.
Yep.
So you gotta just stand out, be consistent, make stuff that people can relate to, and then you'll eventually get there. I truly believe that. This has been another Interviews podcast. I'm Carlos Production, and this is
FMV. You know what I'm saying?
You already know the vibe. So if you guys have anybody that you think is worthy of a podcast interview at the interviews, just don't be scared to hit my DMs. Yo, I'm Carlos Production, bro. I'll even give you my number. You could text me privately if you want. I don't care. I'm a person that's gonna if you hit me up, I'll respond, bro. Sometimes I'm a little late because I have a couple accounts to manage, but I'll respond, bro. I'm not a dickhead as I'm like, yo, I got 20 people, 50 people DMing me. I'm not gonna answer nobody. Nah, bro. Who moves like that,
Exactly.
So
exactly.
if you know someone that's worthy of an interviews podcast, be sure to let me know. DM me on the Instagram, call me, text me, email me, whatever you have to do to get my attention, do it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. On to the next podcast episode.